Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Several talks has been going on over this issue of Fulani herdsmen. Other statesmen have been talking, but this time around, Professor Akintoye have decided to, also speak concerning this issue of herdsmen, and is telling the whole world his opinion, and it's actually calling out President Muhammadu Buhari, and of course, the Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde, they usually call him GSM, meaning Governor Seyi Makinde, has also warned Sunday Igboho over his ultimatum, and has actually spoken a lot, extensively concerning the issue. But before we go into the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the worldwide leader of the Yoruba global movement, Ilana Omo Professor Banji Akintoye, has accused the presidency of supporting criminality by faulting Ondo Governor Rotimi Akeredolu's order asking herdsmen to vacate the forest reserves in the state. In an interview on Wednesday, the historian asked people of the Yoruba race and Nigerians to prepare to defend themselves against herdsmen. Ooh. He accused Fulani herdsmen of engaging in full-scale criminality since President Muhammadu Buhari became Nigerian president. The Yoruba elder wondered why the federal government has refused to prosecute many Fulani herdsmen engaging in criminal activities. He said the presidency is now initiating a very dangerous doctrine of governance in Nigeria. The presidency is now saying that the state's authority no longer includes the security of the people of the state. This is not only bad but dangerous to the existence of Nigeria. It is an assessment of the quality of governance in Nigeria by the rest of the world. All Nigerians who are being assaulted, raped, and killed by Fulani must defend themselves, not only Yorubas or those living in Ondo. If we continue to wait for the federal government, these herdsmen will kill all of us. We must rise to defend ourselves. The Nigerian government has shown again that it is working for the Fulani. I don't think anybody should be afraid to say that because it is the truth. The Fulani has been committing crimes on a massive scale since 2015 in Nigeria. The government has never owned up that they are committing the crime. They have been going around kidnapping, killing people, and destroying farms, properties, and villages on a persistent scale, and those things are crimes under the laws of Nigeria. In some parts of the country, it looks as if the army is colliding with them and also supporting herdsmen. The Ilana Omo leader commended Akeredolu, urging Yorubas to support him. Akeredolu should be commended for his decision, for his courage and show of knowledge of the land. We support what he is doing. We are waiting for what government would come and do in Ondo State, he added. And this interview took place with Punch, but while in another news concerning Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State has also frowned at individuals or groups in issuing ultimatum that's contrary now to what the leader of the Yoruba global movement is saying. He's saying he's frowning at individuals or groups issuing ultimatums and threat of forceful removal of persons or groups of persons from the state to desist such acts. In a broadcast, Makinde noted that the resort of unauthorized individuals to going around chasing people from their homes and causing mayhem amounted to an assault on residents of Oyo State and was not the way to further the cause of the Yoruba race. He warned that persons who take actions of forceful removal of persons or groups of people will face the full wrath of the law. Makinde broadcast comes on the heels of a 7-day ultimatum issued by Yoruba cultural activist Sunday Adeyemo, popularly called Igboho, to Fulanis in Ibarapa land, asking them to leave the state. Makinde described the issuance of ultimatums to evacuate people as unacceptable, noting that Section 41, Subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution guarantees citizens the freedom to reside any part of the country without fear. As against issuing ultimatums, Makinde said citizens are expected to identify and report criminals and criminal activities to security agencies. Rather than stereotyping Hausas, Fulanis, or any particular group of people as criminals, he called on all to see their enemies as hoodlums, cultists, armed robbers, kidnappers, and bandits, regardless their religious or ethnic background. Noting the fragility or frugality of the relationship between farmers and herdsmen, he particularly urged traditional rulers not to be part of any plan to disrupt peaceful coexistence in the state. He charged chairmen of local government and local council development area to work with traditional rulers and security agencies to ensure that peace is maintained in all parts of the state. The Oyo State governor also sought the collaboration of the police to guarantee security in the state. The broadcast read, barely a week ago, I had cause to call out members of the press who were allowing themselves to be used to stoke ethnic tension among the good people of Oyo State. There have been stories in the press targeted at exaggerating the security situation in the state. However, we cannot overlook the fact that there have been indeed instances that cause concern. The fragile peace between the herdsmen and farmers in Okeogun is being threatened. Individuals who are not authorized are going around chasing people from their homes and causing mayhem. The assault on residents of Oyo State is not the way to further the Yoruba cause. Let me state that we shall not sit back and watch anyone make any law-abiding resident of Oyo State feel unsafe in their homes, farms, or business places. We are aware of some people circulating flyers and giving people ultimatums to leave their land. This is totally unacceptable and it will not be condoned. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, which I swore to defend and protect, guarantee freedom of movement in Section 41, subsection 1, such that citizens are free to reside in any part of the country without fear. We are determined to preserve that right in Oyo State. Therefore, I am calling on any individual or groups planning to take any action that would lead to the forceful removal of anyone from Oyo State to desist from taking such action. Any persons who fail to abide by this directive will face the full wrath of the law. All local government and local council development area chairpersons are directed to work with traditional rulers and other officers of the security agencies to ensure that peace is maintained in all parts of the state. I reiterate that we will not hesitate to take appropriate action against any individual who tries to disrupt the peace in Oyo State. Our administration is taking all necessary steps to protect the good people of Oyo from harassment, thuggery, and banditry. We believe we have the situation under control. It is time for us to come together and put the interest of our state first. We have a common enemy. That enemy is not Hausa Fulani, who is looking for pasture for his flock. It is not the farmer who just wants to grow food to sell in the market or feed his family. Our enemies are hoodlums, cultists, armed robbers, kidnappers, and bandits. These people live amongst us. We have constitutionally empowered people who will arrest and prosecute these criminals. Our job as active citizens is to help them where we can to identify these enemies, report any criminals and criminal activities you are privy to, and let the authorities take action. If you see something, say something. I must acknowledge the effort of some officers of the Nigerian police force who have assumed their constitutional duties of maintaining law and order in our state. I encourage the leadership of police to continue to collaborate with the administration to secure Oyo State. With our collective effort, we can continue to keep the peace in Oyo State. Together, we can preserve this and secure the environment that has contributed to the growth of our economy. Wow! Now, this is Seyi Makinde saying, if there's any planned movement by Chief Sunday Igboho, you should just desist it. Well, this is just out from the 7 days ultimatum. Friday is the mandate. Friday is the day. We'll keep you updated. Let's meet in that conversation. What's your take on what and the leader, that's Professor Akintoye saying concerning Ondo State Governor's 7 days ultimatum as negating to what Seyi Makinde is saying.